Hi, good morning. This is Osamu Wakabayashi from Zen Ideas. Today, I want to talk about how you can choose the right font for your design. I'm talking about the web design here. Now, the typeface is going to make a huge difference in terms of design. Now, I want to walk you through here. Now, we talked about before that there are several design elements: color, lines, and shapes, and text, and texture, and forms. Now we're going to talk about text today. Now text is lots of people thinks it's just about the content and about information, nothing to do with the design. But actually it is. There are lots of typeface you can choose from today. Now I'll give you an example here. So if you are running, let's say the fitness business, you are a fitness trainer, and then this is, let's say this is part of your website. I'm using Arial regular typeface. Now it looks okay, but it's kind of boring. What about Times? Once again, it doesn't really match to your business, doesn't match to your branding. Now, let's say using Helvetica and bold condensed style. Now, that's much better, right? Now, what about if you use all caps? It's kind of strong. Uh, the style is somewhat kind of fitness business, right? So from here to here, again, like small tiny tweak, but made a huge difference on the design. Now, what about if you're running yoga business and if you're a yoga instructor? Now, same typeface doesn't match, right? Now you want to probably use, it's called a quicksand, different typeface. Now if you look at the detail of the typeface, you have like a rounded edge and a much finer weight. So this is much better for this type of design and branding. And I would probably pick, instead of all caps, I'm going to use just a normal transformation for the typeface. Now, speaking of web design, so these are core fonts for web. Now, the back in probably 2000, maybe 20 years ago, we didn't have lots of font for the website. So you have to buy, you have to download a font, special font that you have to upload to the server. So it takes like, it's a huge process for designer. And we kind of stuck with those 7 to 8 typeface. But things got changed. Now we have Google Fonts. So let me show you that too if you don't know what this is about. So here are the Google Fonts. As you can see, so many different type of style and design, and then this is so great for designers. And then you can see the category. So let's say if you are looking for just handwriting, so there's lots of handwriting. It's pretty organic style. And then if you're looking at, so let's say, um, just displays. So you get that. It's easy to sort through. And then now, so looks like, so I'm going to check everything here. And now you have a little bit over thousands uh, typeface you can pick from. So let me show that to you, how you can apply this to your website. So I'm going to be using Elementor, and I put image and some title and text. Now this is just a default text. And then now if you go to typography and edit, and now here the family, it says default. Now you can change that if you just click that drop down menu. Now as you can see, there are all Google fonts that you can scroll through, like 1000 font. And this is kind of crazy that you don't really have time. You probably don't know which is the right font for you. So what I can suggest is you can actually install a Google Chrome extension. It's called What Font. And then I have that already. It's right here. And I can show that to you. Now, so let's say if you like this typeface, right? So this is seems like kind of similar business, the fitness, gym. And then if you click this little icon here, and you can have our mouse here. So now you see that Racing Sans One 400. So that's the weight, the thickness of the typeface, and you see the detail too, style, and yeah, here we go. So the weight 400 and the size 110 pixel, and even line height and color as well here. Okay, so so Racing Sans One. Okay, so now go back to Elementor, and I can just type, let's say, racing. So here we go. So I'm going to change that. Look at this. So you can change the size. I'll keep it this way. And then I'm going to just use this typeface. I'm going to just edit this as well. And then I'm going to just type that. Same thing. Oops, sorry, I'm probably mistyped. And change that as well. So now, and then text is probably, I will just leave it as it is. And then, you know, you can increase the size if you want to. I'm going to just increase a little bit here. And then also, like, I would like to, her name to all caps. So go to same typography and then transform and then choose uppercase. And then I can just stretch here so to make it everything one line like that. So I can just go ahead and publish. And then we can take a quick look here. So here we go. Again, so this is my demo site. So it has a different menus, but you get idea. So looks nice. You know, you can get inspired from other website, and you can copy, or you can just pick which typeface others are using, and they are free Google fonts. So this is one way you can take a shortcut. Okay, I give you another example here. So let's say if you're running a childcare business or kindergarten here. So I changed the background image, and obviously that the same typeface I used the last previous example doesn't really work. So let's see. I mean, you know, I use Google, so then I would go to look at the other website template. So let's say I go to theme forest. I think, yeah, this one. Okay, so let's say childcare. Okay, so let's take a look here. Yeah, let's take a look here. I'm gonna just open the bunch here. See. Okay, so let's use this example here. Called the baby happy. So I just wonder what these typefaces are. So I'm gonna just remove this. All right, so let's take a look. So use the same plugin, and then so it's called a caveat. And what about this one? It's called the Fredoka one. Okay, so let's find out. Okay. So this is Elementor, and then so go to style, typography, and then caveat. Yeah, so this one. Oh, here we go. And I want to just change that style, so it doesn't have to be uppercase like that. And then so the weight is, maybe I like the thicker. Do they have thicker? So they don't have that. Okay, okay, so I'm gonna just use a little bit thicker style, and then change the color too. So let's say you know, keep it white, simple. And then I'm gonna add some sub text here. I'm gonna just duplicate and type, let's say, Nani, and then, babysitting services. And then the other one was, I think, a Fredoka, something like that. So let's see, Fredoka, yeah, Fredoka one. Okay, right, so okay, so let's maybe reduce the size a little bit like that, and I'm gonna just reduce this size as well, 95%, something like that, and then yeah, I'm gonna just delete this, and then so let's use a call to action button, for example, just below here, and make it a little bit bigger than that, and so go to style, and then again, a typography, I'm gonna use the same Fredoka one, and the change, you can always change the color as well, so change the background color too, so let's say like that. Again, so you can add a border if you want to, border color be, pick something well, that's not probably the right color, but anyway. And then instead of saying click here, we can say, contact us, something like that. Now, so here's a kind of quick example. So you can pick others' website and get inspired, and then the research what others are using. Now, as you can see, the Google font is great. Over 1,000 different style, and you can pick from. So depending on your branding, same just text, but changing the typeface, it contributes a huge difference in terms of a web design. So this is just a quick tutorial and how you can make change, pick the right typeface. So I hope this helps, and see you next time.